Hi, my name is Min Nguyen from ND Partners. I'm here to speak about property and how it relates to accounting, finance and tax. The biggest thing that people, when they first buy property, they're not aware that how it's going to affect you in 10 years time, 15 years time or 20 years time. So property is usually a long-term investment and you've got to get that advice from an accountant or a financial planner for that long-term view. So the first thing that when people come to a professional, you need to talk about structuring. Okay, so structuring is whether you buy it in a sole trader, a partnership, a trust, a company, or a self-managed super fund. So each one has its pros and cons. It really does depend on your situation. It depends on how much money you make. It depends on whether you have a partner, salary sacrificing arrangements, depends on what you can afford, how many other properties you've got, whether you've got a business. So all those things come into play. Buying a property is not simply just going out there, going to your inspections and finding that property. There's a lot of things that affect it behind the scenes that you've got to get the right advice for. So structuring is really, really important. So you've got to get the right advice even before you even start to go to an inspection. So seek a professional, seek an accountant, seek a financial planner. Ask them specifically about structures, tax structures, how it affects your tax position, how it can affect your future taxes, because people don't understand when they buy a property, it's all well and good right now, but in 10 years time, and if they haven't structured it correctly, that's when everything starts to reveal itself. So a mistake that you make now could affect you in 10 years time by tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on your situation. It could also affect how much you can borrow. It could affect how much you can negative gear, how much you can positively gear, or how many other properties you can actually buy. So it actually can reduce your potential in buying as many properties as you can if you really wanted that. So structuring is actually really, really, really important. The other things with structuring is it has other benefits, like are you paying too much land tax? So there's a way to reduce some of the land tax, right? Stamp duties, estate planning. Okay, so if you structure it right, you can reduce a lot of those costs, saving you easily upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. When you do buy a property, bear in mind that it's not just about buying the property, putting in your own name, and then negative gearing it. Okay, sometimes positive gearing works better for some people, sometimes negative gearing works better for some people. It really does depend on your situation. It's a horses for courses situation with tax. So you've got to get the right advice. I cannot stress enough about how important, whether it is in a trust, whether it's in a company, whether it's in a partnership, whether it's in your name, whether it's in your wife's name or your partner's name. That is really, really important. If you have any further questions, you can contact me. My firm is ND Partners. Our website, www.ndpartners.com.au, or you can just call our office 03 8555 0668. Thank you.